Hey, howdy ho, and season's greetings. Welcome back to Destination, your place for all things Destino. I'm your host, Poteet, and joining me today we have two of our Battle Pass candidates looking to score some points. Welcome, Nathaniel and Elizabeth. How are you two doing today?
We're doing
Doing well.
So Nathaniel is speaking for you, I see. So, so today we are doing best of. So we're going to see if this is any good or not, but it's essentially going to be a ranking of our favorite Destino funny moments. So a lot of funny
mm,
things have happened over the course of Destino history. So we'll have a quick chat about them, give context, and then rank what we think at the end of our list are the 10 funniest Destino moments. So, shall we begin? So I'm going to
so
throw off the
yes.
ones from our form first, and then some additional ones on the side, and we'll just briefly discuss them, get our thoughts on them. How about that?
Mm,
So
sounds
first
good.
off, one that Elizabeth does not have any information about, but the one night Ultimate Werewolf event. Nathaniel, what was funny about the one night Ultimate Werewolf event, if you care to explain?
Oh, there were a lot of funny moments, especially during the reveals, like when Mia and I fought for an entire round, only for Alex to sweep in with a win. That was a highlight.
Like a 15-minute fight where both of you were screaming at each other and you were both completely innocent.
Yeah,
Why is Nathaniel trying to fight a 15-year-old now?
because we were playing a game.
That justifies it.
Yes, all is fair in
That was definitely the
I,
games.
I,
best
I can see
round.
why this isn't kid fr-
What's that?
I can see
Mm,
why you mark your videos not kid friendly, because that means Nathaniel's gonna yell at them.
Yes. Exactly. Kids run away. But yeah, definitely One Night Ultimate Werewolf had a bunch of funny moments when we got into it. But that was definitely the standout was your 15-minute fight into the reveal that neither of you were bad.
yeah.
Another submission by Nathaniel. We have Daniel. So this was my final words. So throughout All Stars, we had a running joke of making fun of people's final words because they were pretty bitter in the pre-merge, and so I promised everyone that I'd give them bitter final words if I was voted out. And at Final Four, when I was voted out, Nathaniel was the only one who still wanted it. The other two chickened out. Can you believe that?
Mm,
They chickened out after asking for it all season. But anywho, I gave both of them a speech about how they took out the best player in the game, kind of thing, and how like good move taking out the greatest player in Destino history, kind of shtick. And then my final words to Nathaniel were Daniel. That was it, just Daniel. Classic. Very, very classic. So next we have Serengeti. Tonio trying to do VL confessionals after the season ended.
oh,
Tonio was fun. Tonio's a fun guy.
I
And
love Tonio.
Serengeti was made special because of Tonio, for sure.
Mm.
So, those VL confessionals, the fact that he kept rolling them in over and over after getting out into after the season was over.
I've never actually seen anyone do that after the season is
Yeah,
over.
yeah, he tried doing one because Wims was the winner, and the tribal he was taken out at, he was voted out because Wims betrayed him.
Mm.
And so he was, and like Wims would have been the one to go. Otherwise, if memory serves me right, and so he kept saying VLs like, if Wims had been voted out, I would be winning final immunity right now. And then after the season, it was a VL about how he could have won the season. I think. Um,
Oh,
Tonio's VL confessionals are fantastic. I don't care what anyone says.
I agree.
I love watching them. So, next up, a very recent one. In all bold, Canada.
Oh, classic.
Our Total Drama advertisement, of course, where we were talking about braving new challenges. This season, we are going to ... Canada. Classic. Very classic. That's a good recent moment for sure.
Yeah, Elizabeth, you're Canadian. What can you tell us about
What can
Canada?
you tell us about Canada?
We like bacon and hockey and Tim Hortons.
In that order?
All three at the same time.
Oh,
Very nice, very nice. Who doesn't love all three of those, though?
non-Canadians.
That's true. I don't like hockey.
And that's why your country doesn't win gold.
I mean, I live in St. Louis, so like I have a local team too. And so I've met a bunch of hockey fans on the org who like the Blues, and then they get mad because, I don't care about the Blues. Hold up, I need to be right back 1 second. If you guys want to continue talking about the lovely state of Canada.
Yeah. Elizabeth, what's your favorite thing about being Canadian?
Probably the free healthcare. And that it doesn't cost an arm and a leg.
Mm. Now, what's your...
And the fact that we don't have Donald Trump.
Good answer. And on the reverse, what's your least favorite thing about being Canadian?
That we don't have Olive Garden.
So if Olive Garden was brought to Canada, Canada would be perfect?
Yes.
And there we have it, everyone. The
Olive Garden
only
is
issue...
delicious.
I know, thankfully I live like 10 minutes from Michigan, so like I can cross and go get it easily, but...
Yo, Tommy's backyard has an Olive Garden?
Oh right, I forgot he's from Michigan.
You can play Survivor Tommy's Backyard locally.
Oh,
That brings us to the next one
you should
on
do
our funny
that.
moments is Survivor Tommy's Backyard.
Also a classic.
So the main reason this is classic is because when we started joking about it, we made a logo where Tommy took a picture of his backyard and put Outplayed Outlast on it. You can probably find that one if you scroll way up in the server. But yeah, another classic. So, next up, we have 2 more on our funny moments list. So one is from Rasha Ampot, where we had a twist called Destiny Duos, where basically everybody was paired up against another player for a challenge, and they could only talk to that player during that time. Pretty much every duo did not use their chat, with the exception of Chroma and Henry, who spent the entire time ranking Dance Mom mothers. I don't think they talked about anything else other than Dance Mom mothers. Classic.
Wow.
Very classic. And the last one on our forum, before we go into the long list of others, is the insistence of the Wistman Woods Merge Tribe to name the Merge Tribe Baga Chips. They ended up going for Baga, if memory serves correctly. But they wanted to call it Baga Chips. Would you all like to be on a tribe called Baga Chips?
No. I mean, I've been on worse merge tribe names.
Name one.
Australia.
It was called Australia.
Yeah, it was
It's
right
America.
after Worlds Apart with America,
Yeah.
and it was in Australia. Yeah.
I've been on a merge tribe that was literally just the eyes emoji. It was on Johnny's orgs.
What?
Yeah, final season.
Wow.
I didn't name it.
Did you win?
No, of course not. I did get.
What do you mean, of
I
course
did
not?
get $5 from that season though, because I sold an immunity
Ooh.
necklace for $5.
Whoa. Wow. That's the real win.
Oh yeah, you know it. So I'm gonna start listing off other stuff. If either of you have any funny moments you have to add on, feel free to shout them out. But I'm gonna begin with Po Feet, one of the oldest Destino memes, which is myself as a foot and
Yeah.
as my idol image, where it said, "Prepare for defeat."
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the part where it gets really scrappy as a podcast. Not that it wasn't already, but
Hmm?
I'm trying to find all the funny moments.
You should have prepared a list.
That's what the farm was for.
Oh, wait, did only 3 people fill it out?
Yeah. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. All right. All right. So we got the yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Linus. No, I don't think Linus actually did anything funny. Once
Wow.
again, scuffed. All right. We got oh yeah, Cole. Cole from Bora Bora, a classic.
Oh God.
Elizabeth, what do you remember of Cole from Bora Bora being on that tribe?
Just I remember him like when he got voted out, he tried to claim like he knew Cam was gonna self vote.
And then he wanted to like make sure everybody like loved each other and fought each other, fight who you want to fight, love who you want to love, and he loves all of us, so he wants to fight all of us.
All I remember is like I tried to get Sherlip to not vote him out, and he like Sherlip went on like a rant in my DMs about like I don't care about my partner, like how he hated Cole, and I'm just like, okay.
Very nice. Yeah, all I remember is seeing like the full screenshot of all of his final words, and there's a lot in there. There is a lot. So then, we have the best season in Destino history, the Netherlands.
Yeah.
That in of itself is a funny moment.
Oh, just asking Tommy about Netherlands
I mean,
will get you every
you
time.
have Shelby's final words. You have everything. You had Shay, the fucking legendary Shay, like, my DMs are open. Everyone, you can message me now. My DMs are open. Yeah, you got the merge. absolute, like phenomenal season.
You have Dakota and his final tribal.
Oh yeah. What was Dakota's final tribal again?
He wrote like 2 sentences.
Very nice. Very nice.
And half of it was just copied from the final things I sent him before I left.
Oh my. Oh. Well then we have I feel like there were some good funny moments in All Stars, but I'm blanking on what they were.
We've already brought up Daniel.
Yeah, we brought up Daniel. I feel like there were more, but I'm totally blanking, so I don't feel like there actually was.
I mean, there were, but
Like,
it's
it was
hard
like
to
inside
remember.
jokes. It was like inside jokes.
Yeah.
Some of the final words are funny.
Yeah.
You know, you had Luke and Javante and Malik. That string of just like embittered final words in a funny way. Okay. Then you have the one and only classic of the fucking
Hmm. Hmm.
I totally know what I'm about to say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I'm listening.
I'm sure you are. Lucky at Wisman's Wood Final Tribal Council, submitting the vote publicly.
Mm. Yeah.
That was pretty funny. I was trying to find more than 10 so now we can get to the debate portion and actually have something to talk about. Raja Ampop, the entire tribe getting revealed. That's funny.
Mm.
Because it was so obvious, too. And that they just fail at every level. Absolutely classic. You could argue that, like, the fact that every final tribal vote is tied is a good meme.
Oh, that is funny.
Shiratoko.
The moments last season.
Yeah, it would have helped if I had prepared. Honestly, I forgot that it was this time. I thought I had like 2 hours.
Oh.
So that also didn't help.
Well.
Well. Flaming Cliffs, you had, you did have some funny moments in Flaming Cliffs. I'm trying to remember what they were. But there were definitely some. I feel like a lot of what JJ did would have been a funny moment, but I'm trying to think of a specific example. Because he had some
Oh,
crack
yeah.
in a good way.
Yeah. Like coming back and
yeah,
just immediately fighting.
Maximus debacle too.
Wait, what?
Max's Magatar is the shirtless Magatar.
Right.
And we're not going to talk about Monarchia. We're not going to talk about that.
Okay,
Honestly,
so about Monarchia.
Funny how dumb it is. Alright, I think we got a good list here.
Yeah, we have like
oh wait, and the
10
Emerald Debt.
things.
Duh. Emerald Debt. That's classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just going to drop this to both of you. So that way you have my full list. And we can break down what our ranking is, you know? So, let's begin with just getting a top 10. So what moments from this list, or off list if you think of anything, really stands out to you both as like the true Destino funny moments?
I think Tommy's backyard has to be in there.
Tommy's backyard, I would agree.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, of course. It's a classic.
Nathaniel fighting Moo, just because you don't expect Nathaniel to fight someone.
I wish we'd recorded that.
Yeah.
I wish you did too.
Looking back,
It was
if
really
we ever
funny.
do something like that again, we will. I would say probably just based off of the repetition of them, Final Tribal Vote ties.
Yeah.
So that's 3.
I'm gonna say Cole, just because that's the only one I like experienced.
Cole.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I wanna add Tonio.
Tonio's VL. Alright. I would say Po Feet is legendary, not to be
No, I think you're right.
But I think Po Feet is a legendary meme. Tommy shouted it out in his AMA when he did it.
I agree.
And I would defend Emerald Debt because that still gets talked about all the time.
Yeah. What's
so
that?
we got
8?
3 spots. That's 7. Tommy's backyard.
Okay.
Moo, Final Trouble Vote ties. Cole, Tonio, Po Feet, Emerald Debt.
I mean, it's recent, but I think Canada probably.
Canada's
I think it has a
it's
lot
still
of
getting
potential.
named. Canada?
Yeah.
Canada's
The Canadian me wants to do Canada also.
We'll add Canada. Let's add Canada. Let's see. I feel like Shelby's final words have been memed enough, but I'd rather just do Netherlands as a whole.
Yeah, let's do that.
Netherlands. So we got one more spot. So right now I'm between the Raja Ampot tribe reveal, Shay's DMs, Lucky's final vote, and Daniel. Personally.
Mm. It's hard to choose.
It is hard to choose. Indeed. But we will choose.
Elizabeth,
Gut feeling.
Elizabeth, you get the honor.
You get the honor.
I haven't seen any of those, but just based on what you guys are talking about, I want to say Daniel.
Daniel. Okay, this is the objective top 10. The
Yes.
objective top 10. Alright, so now we're going to sort this into 10 spots. So, in number 10, what is the least funny out of these 10? I would argue Daniel, honestly.
Yeah, I
yeah,
agree.
probably.
Yeah, it's Daniel. It's gotta be Daniel. Alright. Number 9. This is where it gets harder, because I think the other 9 are all
Yeah.
deserving, but I would argue, off the sole purpose of it not being public, Nathaniel versus Moo.
That's fair. Only like
No one-
5
no one
people
else
saw
gets
that.
it. Yeah, only 6 people were there for that.
Yeah.
And it was legendary, but nobody else gets the know-how.
Yeah.
So,
I wanna put the FTC vote ties next.
FTC vote ties? I could agree with that. So, we're at our top 7 now.
Mm.
What I would put here is based off of recency, Canada. It hasn't lived
That's
long
fair.
enough to thrive. It's only been out for like
Agree.
a week at most.
Mm.
Alright, so we're down to our top 6. Tommy's Backyard, Cole, Tonio, Pofeet, Emerald Debt, and Netherlands. What are we feeling for number 6?
I mean, you won't like it, but I think Pofeet.
What are you feeling, Elizabeth?
Again, Cole is like the only one I've like actually witnessed, so like
That's fair.
I don't know how funny these actually are in reference to each other. So
Honestly, Nathaniel, I'm not sure how you'll feel about this. I would put Pofeet at 5 and Cole at 6.
Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna suggest Cole next anyway, so.
So we're down to our top 4. Tonio, Tommy's Backyard, Emerald Debt, and Netherlands. Probably Tonio 4. The other 3
Yeah.
are more wide-reaching.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's number 3? I feel like 2 of these are just like such staples that it feels obvious to me, but
Yeah, I
willing to
agree.
defer. While the Emerald Debt is funny once you really dig deep into the lore and the fact that like they were exponents negative in debt off of just spamming pancake commands, but I think Emerald Debt's got to be 3. So this is the real
Yeah.
battle here. This is what it all comes down to. Tommy's Backyard versus the Netherlands.
I mean,
These two,
I know what I think should be first.
I know what you think should be first too.
I
And
Ooh,
think
do
Tommy's
you?
backyard should be first.
That's what I think as well.
I would be inclined to agree. Honestly, I would be fine with either one at first, but Tommy's Backyard is more broad.
And it just feels so Destino.
It is very
Just like-
Destino.
And just like you guys like talking about both of them, Tommy's backyard was like funnier for me, for like
Netherlands
an
is more
outsider. For
cursed. It's funny because of how bad it was. But yeah, Tommy's Backyard is like the quintessential meme. And we forgot Clyde,
Yeah.
but nobody cares about Clyde. We forgot about Clyde.
Clyde can be the honorable mention.
Nah, I hate Clyde.
Oh.
Clyde the Rhino can die. Controversial.
Petite kills animals?
Nathaniel fights kids? Well,
Okay, but Elizabeth is Canadian, so.
Canadians are normal.
So how are we feeling about this list? How are we feeling about
I
this?
like
We
it.
happy?
I like
Was
it.
this worth the 25 minutes you both spent here?
Yes.
I feel like this format was designed for like a big group, admittedly, so it's a little rough when it's only us 3, of course,
Mm.
but I'm happy with the list. I think we made a good list.
That's why you need to go yell at the two people who filled out the form and didn't show.
I need to yell at you for not filling out the form and showing.
Hey, I showed up at least.
Yeah, true.
Oh well.
Imagine both filling out the form and showing up.
Literally.
Just for that, I'm not showing up next time.
Oh yeah, you want to know the funny thing, Nathaniel? I'm actually screen sharing the list. So the list is on the screen share, luckily, so they could see it. Huzzah! All right.
Huzzah.
Well, do either of you have anything else you'd like to say on this absolutely stellar addition to the Destination family?
When's the next one?
When's the next Destination?
Yes.
Potentially next week, depending on who wins a certain poll.
Right.
Right.
It's gonna be you.
Oh, definitely next week, because we'll be doing it with the Brandstill. We'll be live streaming the Brandstill.
Isn't that... Oh yeah, wait, isn't something tomorrow?
Yes. Yes, that'd be
Oh,
the
right, yeah,
April
the mini.
Fool's mini.
Hmm.
The 3-person mini. Woohoo!
How many points do we get for that one?
I have worked out a point system based on the amount of people to show. It will be announced based on the amount of people who check in.
Wait. Does it depend on how well you do?
I will clarify all things at the mini.
Oh no. Oh no.
Done.
No.
There are
No.
ways to earn points, depending on the amount of people to
Okay.
show.
Elizabeth, if you show up, final two with you, with you,
Someone else
Arlie.
joined
Nathaniel,
just in
I'm so
time.
sorry.
Arlie joining right at the end to be able to earn points. Classic Arlie.
Dang it!
Sneaking in.
I got the time wrong.
So did I, don't worry. I mean, I also forgot to ping, but, this is like a true, who's an honorable member of the Battle Pass.
If you had pinged me, I would have joined.
Yo, what do you think is the funniest moment in Destino? Let's see if it's in our top 10.
this is like my personal anecdote, but I really, it makes it funnier now considering he's canceled. But blindsiding Sherlock while on call with him was really fucking funny.
that's not in our top 10, I gotta say.
I mean, it's only funnier in hindsight. It wasn't that funny when it happened.
But there is something from Bora Bora on here if you can guess it.
What is it?
No,
It's
he
a
has to
person.
guess.
You to guess.
Oh, it's fucking Cole.
Yeah,
It's obviously Cole.
It's literally just Cole, nothing else. It's just the word Cole. If any
yeah,
of
that's a
you
good one.
watching this are not familiar with Cole's final words, message me. I will get the screenshots for you.
Wait, can you send us the screenshots? Because I forget
I'll dig
also.
them up. I'll dig them up.
Experiencing that in real time was
Amazing.
it didn't hit me until after. Because I've seen so much
I don't
shit
think
that
it
just,
could. I
didn't
don't think it
faze me.
could hit you until after what you're witnessing. It is the best final words I've ever seen in an org.
Is it really in all the orgs you
Can
played?
you name a better one?
I probably could, but not right now. Not on the spot.
Exactly.
Yeah, imagine having to do things on the spot without having planned before it.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Who would do such?
Yeah.
Well, with that said, does anyone have any last things they'd like to say to our lovely audience of 0?
Well, I already said my first things, so
Yes, I want to tell people to join next time.
yeah.
Well, that's because I didn't ping. Once again, this was
Ping next
scuffed.
time.
This was scuffed.
But it was great anyway. It's a best of funny moments. How can it not be scuffed? I mean,
Exactly. It was intentional.
yeah.
So I couldn't think of really many funny moments because I wasn't that funny. So that's the only
You are-
reason. That's my excuse.
You are the number 1 spot on our list, actually, Arlie.
Yeah.
Just
No, the fuck I'm not.
Just do. Yeah,
It's just
anyone
Arlie.
watching can clearly see number 1 says Arlie.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm so funny. True.
Hilarity. All right.
Okay, that's the end of the
That's
podcast.
No, Nathaniel.
Bye,
Thank you
everybody,
all.
and
Thank you all for
remember.
tuning in to the Destination Podcast. Make sure to like and subscribe and share with your friends so you can stay up to date on our latest videos.